My name is Tom Ige. I was born on Terminal Island on August 26, 1930. I had two brothers and one younger sister. It was a good life for us at Terminal Island. My father was a fisherman on a tuna clipper. He used to go down to Mexico as far as Panama. And so he was gone for many weeks. And so when I think about it now, I didn't spend much time with him because he was always out at sea. It was a good life. When my father was home, he always liked to bake and talk to friends, pack fish to friends, and go visit a friend, a farming friend. He liked to play samisen, the Okinawa song, but he didn't drink. A little cup of sake would have laid him down for the rest of the day. But whenever he was home, we used to take trip in the jalopy that we had. But we went to many places to visit when he was home. And he likes to cook. He used to make bake cakes and things like that. And he did it not only for us, but for the neighbors. We have a close-knit neighbor. We're like lined up, the homes were lined up. So we're very close. And so we talk to each other, we take food, and they bring food. And it was a nice community, yeah. Well, yeah, that day, when all the fishermen were picked up, it was a known thing, I guess, that the FBI knew or had an assumption that all the fishermen knew the coast very well. And all the boat was equipped with shortwave radio and shotgun and other things. And the government was afraid that some of the fishermen working along the coast could be aiding the Japanese. And so they were considered dangerous. And that's why they were the first one to be picked up, all the fishermen. I think there were 500 or whatever it was. And when I went to school that day with the lunch that my father prepared for me, it was nice. We had another average day. And I got home about 2, and he wasn't there. And there was no men around there. And when I asked around, found out the FBI picked them up. And so since then, I didn't see him until we got reunited in Arkansas, at Roar. I think it was 2 or 3 years later. Like I say, our neighbor was close, so they all had information from the group or from other sources. Found out that they were taken to the penitentiary in Terminal Island. It's a penitentiary now too. And from there, they were taken to Tahanga, to Tuna Canyon, and then from there to Missoula. And when my father was in Missoula, we were in Roar, already in Roar. And my father, I remember, he made wooden guitar, the clogs, for the 4 of us. And he had a bag of pine nuts that picked, and he sent all that to us. And when we got it, we were so happy. But the guitars were all too small because we had all grown. And so I don't know what happened to the guitar, but the pine nuts was great. Yeah, and that's the only time that I remember that we first heard from him after he was picked up. And that was 2 or 3 years later, yeah. Yeah, I had no idea where he was sent until we got that package. I heard of people visiting their father at Tuna Canyon, but they had to stay so many feet away from the fence, and the time was limited, and things of that sort. But we never knew, I didn't, that could be done. And of course, we had no way to get there to see my father. You know. And as far as I know, he didn't stay there very long anyway, so we probably would have missed him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh well, he was a good man, very generous, very gentle, very helpful, very caring, very stubborn, but good father. Yeah.